Hey, what's up, y'all? Yeah, I was having a whole bunch of dreams last night, but one of the sections of the dream that I remember is it was this guy and this girl, and they had a relationship, and at the beginning, it was like this spirit. It was like this. It was like the man had saved the woman from some kind of evil spirit bondage uh, with his love, for her. He stopped this evil bondage, and like this bondage of this evil spirit would come like in a force field, kind of like this big square force field. It would come down on the person. It would go, what I'm saying, go through the person, and and so then and so the guy saved the girl first, and then they were in church. The guy and the girl, the guy was like a preacher or something, and he was down at the front, in the front of the congregation, and he was preaching, and the woman who was in love with him, or I mean, that they were in love or had a relationship. The woman that he had saved earlier, she had decided not to love him anymore or something. Somehow she had decided not to love him, and once she did that, this the spirit of that spirit of bondage, evil, whatever that evil spirit and bondage was, that force field started coming from the top of the congregation, like coming down the aisle, and the woman, who looked kind of like a young Hispanic lady, the force field was coming through her. Like you could see the force field, like it was coming, and it was coming her way, and it was coming for the preacher. You know what I'm saying? It was coming down for the preacher, the bond, that evil spirit or whatever. It was coming for the preacher, so she could see. Everyone else probably could not see it, but she could see the evil spirit force field thing coming through. And so she looked back and she saw it coming, and she knew that it was her fault that this bondage was about to come back up on this preacher. And so she got up, she stood up, she was like on her knees and or crouch position or whatever. But she got up, and as the force field passed through her, because it was going straight for the guy, it wasn't going for her, so it passed through her and it made it to the guy. And by the time it made it to the guy, and went on him, she was right there, with her hand on his forehead. She was right there with her hand on his forehead and praying in Jesus' name, you know, for the evil spirit not to affect him or, come into him or, any of those kind of things. And thought that was a pretty interesting dreams. Interesting. And I had some more. I have to remember them though. But I'll let y'all later. Peace.